An organized, consistent classroom benefits all learners, but especially our dyslexic learners. When we think about the things that we're asking our students to do on a daily basis, the more that we can create routines and procedures that we then explicitly teach and practice with our students, the better off our dyslexic learners are going to be. Our dyslexic learners are brilliant, and we want them to have the ability to showcase all they know and not get caught up on trying to understand new routines or inconsistent practices or other things that might get in their way. A classroom built for dyslexic learner will keep in mind that multi-step instructions need to be introduced in chunks. For many of our students, holding on to steps 1, 2, and 3 with only oral instructions can be difficult, so we want to break it into parts and deliver it to them in a way that they can process it more easily.
For homework tonight, guys, we're going to be looking at a new lesson on triangles.
Something a teacher can do is give directions in a multisensory way. And by multisensory, we're going to give a visual cue, an auditory cue, and maybe even a movement, a kinesthetic example in there as well.
So you guys are going to be reading page 220 in your math textbook.
I may give an overall explanation,
The vocabulary and taking notes on anything.
and then I'm going to chunk it into tiny bits for them to really understand.
You're going to need page 220, highlighter, and taking notes.
Get eye contact. Go over the directions and use your fingers with very chunked, brief directions.
One more time. What's the first thing?
220.
Perfect. What was the second thing?
Highlighter.
What was the third thing?
Taking notes.
Perfect. Let's add a little action to that to stick it in our brains more. Okay, so page 220,
220.
highlighter,
Highlighter.
taking notes.
Taking notes.
Fantastic. I'm going to put this on the board while you guys get out those materials.
If you have a particular student that you know may struggle with this, have them repeat it back to you.
Logan, let's go with you.
On page 220, we're going to be highlighting vocabulary words, and then we're going to take notes.
Fantastic.